Hi guys, I'm Priyam from 4 Humans. Welcome back to a different kind of a video today. You can see I'm in the middle of forest, right? I think I'm in Andhra Pradesh near Talakona, and it's some national park, SV National Park or something. So I wanted to share something that I experienced, being in the middle of a forest, witnessing the waterfalls, and having a shower in the waterfall. But before that, let me show you some glimpse of where I am and what I am witnessing here. It's beautiful. Enjoy it.
On Earth, there are love stories everywhere. When I was in the waterfalls, I witnessed the love between the dancing water and the big standing mountains. It was beautiful.
So I have been here. I've been sitting here for past 2-3 hours, and it's quite surprising that my mind is very much not surprising at all. Actually, that my mind is very relaxed, and every time I look at the waterfall or I look at the huge mountains and big trees, it just automatically relaxes me and puts me into the meditative state. It seems as if while being present here, my mind is all sorted out, my life is all sorted out. I know what I want. There is no confusion at all. And because what happens is, most people know what they want. They think they don't know what they want, but they know what they want. And why are they not pursuing it is because of the fear of judgment, that what other people will say. And where does this judgment comes from? Because they imagine, in their imagination they compare. Okay, if I get what I want and other people have those things that they will have, so they start comparing themselves in their imagination. And where does the comparison stems from? Does it stem from intellect? No. Intellect leads to judgment, right? Comparison is because of the ego, right? Because of the ego, we end up comparing ourselves. Parents end up comparing their kids. And so what is happening with me right here is my ego has been dissolved, in front of the huge mountains, in front of the big trees and the beautiful waterfall. My ego has, it's just insignificant, and as a result I'm quite calm. I'm quite I'm really in a joyful state because the scenery here is quite beautiful. I don't want to go anywhere, but because in the evening wild animals will reach out to us, so I have to go home. And also there is one more thing about traveling that I had to mention, but I have been missing it out in my videos. It is that every time you travel, and I know psychology has proven it, but astrologically speaking, every time you travel, you are automatically self-counseling yourself. So right now, I'm into a state where I'm self-counseling myself, and that's how I, came to this conclusion that okay, this and this is what I want in my life, and everything feels sorted out. And people, most people don't travel because of their hectic schedule, and so they're always stuck in the prison of their ego, because their ego is always is always in power. It thinks that okay, it is the most powerful thing in the world. But when you come out to nature, I'm not saying traveling monuments or man-made structures, of course it can work too. I specifically prefer nature places, so I always come out to nature. And if you travel anywhere, if you even driving your car, you would experience that you get into that self-counseling state. You're questioning things, talking to yourself. You're automatically thinking about your past and what you did and what you could have done. Why are you feeling this? So the more intuitive you are, the more intense this self-counseling will be. And one hack that you can have if you're not able to travel places because of your hectic schedule is you can simply walk on your roof, or you can simply walk at some park near your house, because walking also is more like it's a very mini travel, but it's a travel, right? And so that's why like walking is so beneficial, and it works really well. Why? Because was my face not visible?
Hi guys, so I was working on the video and I realized it back then that there was a lot of sunlight in the first one, and I did do a retake for the second one, but it wasn't that spontaneous and it looked as if I was trying to memorize things and then say it, so I didn't like it, and so I did go with the first one. And to cover it up, we discussed about ego, how can we dissolve it and come out of it by witnessing places and things that are much larger than us. And we discussed and also when you dissolve your ego, your mind is very relaxed, it's not in a battle with someone. So we discussed that. And we discussed about traveling, how travel puts you in a self-counseling state where you can counsel your suppressed emotions, or you can resolve certain situations that you might have avoided in the past. And we discussed about walking, that if you cannot travel because of your schedule or anything, you could simply use walk as a hack, and you can have the same benefits of travel in terms of self-counseling. So hopefully guys, this video was informative and useful to you, and I'll see you in my next video. Till then, do well. Bye bye.